What's up, YouTube? Back with part 3. Alright, so first off, real quick, in no way is this series intended to be some sort of like bragging, boasting. In no way is this intended to be some sort of promise to people who may be interested in sports cards that, look, if you get in, if you do this, if you follow my steps, you can make X amount of money. No, this is just a project that my son and I asked him if he wanted to do it. He said yes. I felt that I had the ability to do it with him. So that's what we're doing. So, okay, let's recap. Part 1, we showed the group of cards that we traded for. Part 2, we showed that we then took some of those cards and went and traded for some other cards, and then the rest of the cards we sold off. So the way that it looks is we started with the 12 single cards. We traded 4 of them for the 2 gold Michael Jordan cards in part 2. We sold the 2 Allen Iverson 96 Topps Finest for $30. We included the 97 Topps Finest Foundations Kevin Garnett with that for free. And then we sold the other, I believe that leaves 5 cards. I sold that to my friend for $10. So that was $130. We then okay, actually, before I even show what we spent the $130 on, I would also like to say this. And I only say it because I've heard, people just whatever. If somebody does a good job of negotiating, because that is a skill, that is something that can be learned and used to your benefit. If somebody's able to negotiate for good deals, right? So let's say I know somebody who got a card for $100, but the card's worth $180. I shouldn't expect that guy to sell me the card for $120, $130, just because I know that he got a real good deal on it. It's not the way it works. That person got a good deal on it, that person got a good deal on it, but they're also selling it for value. Okay, anyway, I say that to say, so with the $130 that we got from selling off those cards, we picked up these 3 graded cards. So now my thought is turn those singles into graded cards, turn the graded cards, put them together, make a lot, sell that off, and then take that and I'm thinking maybe buy one good football piece. I have a player in mind. I'm not going to name him, but I think that might be the way that we go. Take the money that we get from these 3 cards and invest it into one, let's say like higher end, nicer football card. With the football season coming up and the hype building up into it. And then also, if you're in the community, if you watch all these other channels, if you see Market Movers, if you see all these guys using these different tools, you can clearly see that, football is people are excited. The prices are going up in football. And as the season goes on, I expect that will just continue. So that's the idea behind getting the one good football piece in this player. I think he'll have a really good season. And if he has a really good season, then we, move up. Okay. So we took the $130 and we got ourselves the 2018 Prism Freshman Phenoms Trae Young SGC 9.5. Real quick, this could be a whole other video, and I may do that, but I think that cards in SGC slabs themselves are just undervalued. That is my personal opinion. I think that, okay, this prism is the same prism that is inside a BGS slab, inside a PSA slab. If I go, let's just use an analogy. If I go to a Ferrari lab and I watch them, I watch them produce the same engineering, and at the end of it, they throw a white body on one and they throw a black body on the other. And for some reason, the one with the black body is looked upon as less valuable and not as legitimate. I disagree with that notion. So I truly believe that just buying any card, not any card, but buying a desired card in an SGC slab, because as of right now there is a visible difference in price between the same card in a PSA slab and an SGC slab. So that built-in value, I believe, is real. I believe that SGC slabs in and of themselves are going to gain more value. If you haven't seen the gold label SGC 86 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie, just set the all-time record for that card being sold by like 3 or 4 times a PSA 10. That should trickle down in theory. I mean, if that card is selling for that, then that should raise an SGC 10 of that card, and that should trickle down the way that we've seen it happen. So, okay, sorry, that was a side tangent. So we got the Prism Freshman Phenom Trae Young SGC 9.5. We got the 2018-19 Donruss rated rookie Trae Young SGC 9.5. And we got the 2018-19 NBA Hoops Trae Young SGC 9.5. So we have now turned that original $50 into this. I mean, it's been not 2 days ago Sunday. The Sunday before that is when we got the gold Michael Jordan cards, and 2 days after that is when I made part 2. So we are a week later, and we now have these. And I did get these for a great deal. Not only did I get them at a discounted price, but because he's not playing right now and we're coming up on the NBA offseason and people are moving into football and other things, that also helped to get a deal. I mean, let's be serious. If we were in mid-season right now, there is no way that I could get these cards for $130 combined. So with that being said, I do want to keep this under 10 minutes. These cards are available. I do have them posted, so I don't expect them to last long. But if you are interested, leave me a comment. Another thing real quick, last time I looked, we had like 94 subscribers, so we're creeping up on that 100. So if this is the first time that you are seeing us, we are doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. I'll link that video below. Check that out. Since we entered in, we're having a blast being in the communities, trying to meet people, trying to give back. We've seen so many other people that give back. We've benefited from it, winning giveaways. So yeah, guys, if we're really just making this to show you that you can have fun. There are so many ways to have fun. Be creative. Upgrade the cards. Like, say I like Trae Young. I just turned $50 into great PC cards. For me, we're going to move these because we're doing our project, but we're just trying to show that you can build up and do things. I know there are, people that look at it and like, my gosh, they're so expensive, and that's real, but just trying to not give hope, because cards, there's no kind of hope, but yeah, kind of hope in building up, So, all right, this is, like I said, part 3. Thanks for watching. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not, please do. We're just here to have some fun, and meet new people. So thanks, guys.